Some are best for snacking, others were made specifically for baking.
It's absolutely true. We're talking about apples, and if you're looking for new ways to make them work for you, well, guess what? You're in the right place.
Giant Eagle chef and restaurant leader Crystal Baldwin is over in our PTL kitchen. And Crystal, is it true that this one ingredient is covering the entire meal today?
It is. Everything. You could even do appetizers if we had more time.
I do love apples, and I feel like I was so naive as a child to think that there was just an apple, because it's not just that.
And to think it's medicinal. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but it can be pleasurable. So we're going to make 3 different items. So we are going to do a chicken dish with apples and fennel, and then a salad as well. And of course, what's fall without a little bit of homemade applesauce? So I'm going to start with my chicken dish. I have chicken thighs, and chicken thighs are really nice and they are moist, so they're forgiving whenever you cook them. So I take the chicken thighs and I season them with salt and pepper. And then you take and put them in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes, because you want to get them started first, because you're going to go ahead and cook your vegetables and apples with them. So what I have is I have some fennel, and I take my fennel and I cut the core out and quarter them so that they're a little bit smaller because they're a little bit denser than the apples. And then we take everything and throw that right onto the sheet tray. And then once we do that, we take and put our honey and some salt and pepper and some apple cider vinegar, because apple cider vinegar is really nice and it will bring out the flavor of the apples, and we drizzle that on there. And then we take and put that right into the oven and cook it for about another 25 minutes until it's nice and cooked and ready to go.
And Crystal, what type of apples is that?
So then it turns out like this beautiful dish right up front. It's really nice, it's fall, it's hearty, and it's something that you could start ahead and get everything ready, and then it'd be really good. You could heat it up too. So then I also have salad, because you have to have salad. I usually eat salad at the end, but if you want your salad at the beginning, I have endive and I have radicchio, and all I did is I took and I cut it up and put it on my tray. And then I sliced up some Honeycrisp apples, and really nice and thin, because you want nice thin pieces in there. And then I have some apple cider vinegar, some honey, some salt and pepper in here. And then we're going to take and whisk in a little bit of olive oil.
So it seems like it's
And
all
what I'm
about
going to do is I'm going to take and add this into my apples, because we don't want our apples to change colors.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear us or not. Can you hear us,
I'm
Crystal?
having a little bit of issues here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I was just saying that it seems like it's about balancing some of the bitters and with the sweet of the apple and trying to balance that flavor.
You really do. I mean, the thing is that in the first dish, that fennel really brings a depth of flavor, and it's not just sweet, but you have a little bit of sour to bring out that flavor. And you have so many different types of apple. I mean, you have everything from that Granny Smith that's nice and tart to really sweet apples as well, like Golden Delicious, on and on. So the thing is that you want to balance it out. You want some little bit of fat, little bit of sweet, little bit of tart, and it makes it a really nice dish and really pleasurable to eat.
And Crystal, did you say what type of apple with the fennel and the chicken?
Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp. Okay.
I used Honeycrisp for both of these dishes.
For both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my dressing on top, and like I said, we don't want our apples to turn brown. And then we're just going to take and put them right on top of our lettuce. And then I have some of our aged cheddar cheese.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 9 months aged. You can find that right in the cheese department. And then we're going to take and put some walnuts on them. And I have some open over here. So walnuts are going to go right on there.
Looks great.
And then that is your salad.
Fantastic. Oh, Crystal.
Crystal, we don't have much time for the applesauce, but tell us what you do to yours.
Because it's super simple. You don't need much time. Apples, water, lemon juice. Take and put it in and cook it until it's really soft. You can put sugar in if you like it sweet. And then all we're doing is mashing it up. And then you can put a little bit of cinnamon right on top. Oh. So that makes a nice dish right there.
Looks delicious. I'm
really
excited
does.
now to go apple picking at one of our great local farms or to come into Giant Eagle and get them already picked for me.
I was about to say that always makes a nice fun trip, and there's lots of varieties coming in right now, and the apple displays are coming up to the front of the store, so you'll be able to find everything that you need.
Great stuff. Thank you
you,
so
Crystal.
much.
Good to see you guys.
Always
Great
good
to see you. Yeah. You know what? It is overwhelming. You were saying when you were a kid, you thought there was like the red delicious apple was the only apple.
No.
And now,
There's
like I literally
Fuji,
learned.
Honeycrisp,
Yes. There's
Pink
such a list
Lady,
of them. They're all over the
Fiji.
place.